Hello, Mr. Mason. Welcome to Montreal.
Thank you very much.
So this tour you are playing early Pink Floyd, I think. Tell me why you wanted to have this precise tour and concept to bring on the road.
Well, it's rather curious the way it built up, partly due to the exhibition that we're going to talk about, because when we were working on that, I really enjoyed doing it, with working with all the different people involved. But the one thing that was missing was actually playing music. And so the idea of playing early Pink Floyd was that we would revisit the spirit of the band as it was when it started. So it's a lot freer, the music is a lot freer than a later work.
Because we always say that Pink Floyd is the soundtrack of our lives, but it's the soundtrack of your life. So it's important for you to continue to explore.
Absolutely. And as I say, I think that's when you have exhibitions and reflect on what we've done and how we did it, yes, you then begin to think, yes, but the really great thing about it was actually playing the music.
So let's talk about this exhibition. It will be coming to Montreal and we're very happy about that. In every band, I guess there's got to be an archivist or someone who really keeps the things and gathers the things. Who is it in your case?
Well, let me see. I think it's probably me. Yes. I'm not a great archivist. I'm not a sort of Bill Wyman where you collect absolutely everything. But I probably ended up with more bits and pieces than anyone else. But I have to say what was extraordinary when we started work on this, the whole project, how many things people did find in the back of that cupboard or in the attic or whatever. And Rick and Roger and David all found really extraordinary things to put on show.
Yeah, the question is on everyone's lips. Is the flying pig going to be around once the exhibition is in Montreal?
The answer is, I really don't know. We keep an eye out for floating pigs, but we're never sure whether they're going to appear or not.
So as you've been walking through the exhibition yourself as it was coming along, what are the things that, the artifacts that you really find surprising and that brought back lots of emotions when you saw them?
Well, there are different things. There's, for instance, there's sort of how we recorded some things and how we used tape loops and some of the sort of original mechanics of recording that are there that are now really antiquated, but at the time were cutting edge. The weirdest thing, without doubt, is the cane that was used to punish, I think, Roger and Storm. But when they were at prep school together, it was a period where they still had corporal punishment. And someone managed to find the cane that was used by the headmaster and the punishment book with whatever crimes they committed.
Of course, every city wants to feel that they have a special place in the heart of Pink Floyd, in the life of Pink Floyd. But we in Montreal have a special relationship with the band, of course, and you are aware of that. What does it mean for you to bring this exhibition in Montreal precisely?
I think, first of all, there's the French influence. Yes. You know, which for France was for us where we I won't say we had a home there, but in a way they kept Pink Floyd going long before the British really appreciated what we were doing. So that is one thing. And the other, of course, is that playing here in 1977 was the point at which Roger really came up with the whole idea and concept of the wall.
Of course, the longtime fans who are familiar with the band will be eager to see all these artifacts and the show pieces that they've seen over the years. What about the young ones? Would you say that's a nice way to discover and understand Pink Floyd?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the ideas we felt when we did the original version of this was to try and show what's actually involved in making this music, with the idea that it might interest a younger audience, not only in the music itself, but in things that they might end up with. That there's a lot more to music than four long-haired idiots on stage. and that actually there's designers, there's engineers, there's so many other aspects to music now, and that this exhibition hopefully shows people a bit more of what's available.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Mason. Welcome back to Montreal.
Thank you.